But I had a crazy thing. I thought of you as soon as I had this conversation, Gus. I was in my car, and I got a phone call, and it was from, like, Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm like, I don't know anybody in fucking Las Vegas. So I'll answer it. So I answer my phone. There's a pause, and then a woman comes on, and she goes, hello, is this Bernie Burns? And I said, yes, it is. And I immediately knew I was talking to a telemarketer because I know that pause means
the call's being connected.
But she says, hello, is this Bernie Burns? I go, yes, it is. She goes, this is exactly how she sounded. I'm calling today to talk to you about your vehicle, which may be eligible for a new extended warranty. And I was like, oh, God. I said, is this a computer? And she goes, oh, do I sound that bad today? And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I'm so sorry. I said, that must have been so insulting. I said, I used to run call centers. Anyway, I apologize. And just she laughed, and she goes, okay, well, the reason I'm calling is about the extended warranty on a vehicle. You might be qualified for an extended warranty. I said, I know what you're calling about. I get calls about this thing all the time. It's my truck. I said, I'm in the process of selling my truck, so I don't want an extended warranty on it. She goes, I'm sorry, you don't qualify. And I go, are you a computer? And she goes, what makes you say that? I go, you're not saying no. She goes, I guess I'm not. And I was like, can you just answer the question, are you a human or are you a computer? And she goes, I'm sorry, you don't qualify. Thank you. And hangs up. And I was like,
my God, you don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know if I talked to a computer or not. And her first response was, do I sound that bad today? She didn't say no.
Right.
So it had that built in. And
so it's just a smart robot. You got hung up on by a robot.
I know. I apologize to a robot for being rude. Like, I'm sorry, you fucking metal hunk of junk.
Did I ever tell you the time how I was driving home from Bernie's house after making Rivers Blue, and I hit a deer, and I didn't know what to do about it because I felt terrible, and I called Griffin. We were just dating, and I was like, she probably likes animals, and I'm going to fuck this thing up. And so I called her, and I'm like, what do I do? And she was like, you hit a deer? And I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And she goes, you need to go back and run it over and kill it. And I was like, is it
alive?
And she's like, is it still alive? And I go, oh, yeah, I heard it yelling. And she goes, you need to turn around and kill it. And I'm like, well, how do I kill it? And she's like, you're going to have to run it over. And I was like, fuck. And so I turn around, I come back, and it's in the middle of the road, like sitting there going, like that. And I have this big pickup truck, but I was looking at it, and I was trying to figure out how to hit the deer to kill it in the most humane way without flipping my truck. And so I'm looking at it, and I size it up. I'm like pulling up to it and then backing up and getting it right. And then I back up to what I think is a good distance. And then I floor it. And as I hit the gas, the deer gets up and runs away. And I go, oh, thank God. And another deer runs in front of me, and I hit that deer.
Jeff, if you ever hit me with a car, don't come back for me, okay? Fucking leave me there in the road.
Trying to keep Griffin from breaking up with me. And I remember driving, after that happened, I was horrified. And I was like, there is no way I'm having sex tonight.
What's the story with the pizza?
I ate Gavin's pizza, essentially. There was a mix-up, and by mix-up, I just took his food. So we were watching a movie, went to Alamo, and we didn't interact at all with what we got. We're like, oh yeah, whatever we ordered. So the food runner comes out, and it's a pizza, and I'm like, I ordered a pizza. So he puts it in front of Gavin, and I'm like, mine. And I ordered a pepperoni pizza, so I took a bite, wasn't pepperoni at all. But I thought it was like pepper or something, so I thought I fucked up writing it, so I'm like, whatever. A slice in, I'm like, oh, this is like tomato or something. But it was good, so I'm like, I don't give a shit. So I kept eating it. They come back with the pepperoni pizza. I'm like, oh. And she puts it in front of Gavin. He's like, no, it's not my pizza. I'm like, oh, it's not his pizza. Another person comes back, goes to Gavin. It's like, is that your pizza? He's like, no. They look at me. I'm like, well, my pizza. They come back again with the order, like the actual written order, and they put it up to me, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't write that. I'm sitting next to Michael. I look at him. I'm like, did you write that? I didn't write that. The lady's like furious at this point.
Yeah, why are you lying?
What? Because I'm committed. You don't you just keep going.
At what point did you decide to be a maniac about it and not be like,
when they came back with the pepperoni, I'm like, I've gone too far. I got to keep this going as long as possible. And I was enjoying the food. If it tasted like shit, I would have like, whatever. But it was what was it, like a tomato and some kind of veggie pizza?
Yeah, there's pesto on it and stuff.
Yeah, never tried it before. Pretty good alternative, I thought.
There you go.
That's nothing like a pepperoni pizza.
At that point, Gus, if you put food in front of me, I'm going to eat it. If it's good, I'm going to keep eating it.
So you made Gavin have to wait like an hour and a half into the movie before getting his food.
She basically bought my pizza with everyone else's check.
Yeah, essentially. I would have felt really bad if he didn't get his pizza, but he got it probably like 20 minutes later or something. It was a long movie, so there was plenty movie to go. But I like to think that they hated me at that point. And yeah, I pretty much stole Gavin's food, made it mine, and then made him wait longer for his food.
It actually got resolved finally when she came over to me, pointed at Ray's my pizza that was being eaten by Ray.
That I'm
She
still
was like-
eating, by the way.
She was like, "Are you waiting for that pizza?" And I said, "Yes." And then she just goes, "He's eating your pizza. I'll go get you another one." And then storms off.
She was so mad.
Wait. Question. Did you give her a tip?
$1. I gave her $1 for fucking up.
It's your fault.
At least I still tipped her, right?
Gus, his pizza didn't have pepperoni on it.
Yeah.
I should tip her.
The food runner should have been like, "No, that's not yours. Pay more attention. You're a damn waiter."
Ray, at the end of the whole thing, you should have demanded just a plate of pepperonis. And
I
say,
should have.
like, to correct her mistake.
pepperoni.
The food runner put it in front of Gavin.
Yeah, but I
wrong.
took it. He should have been like, "That's not your pizza, asshole."
I didn't know.
Gavin, complaining up a storm, should just pick the pepperoni off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm
the
the good
seed.
guy here.
It's the seed.
I'm not the bad guy. Let me rephrase that. I'm definitely not the good guy.
Do you know how hard it is to concentrate on a really good movie when you're
Yeah,
hungry?
they're running back and forth. I'm like, I'm
Watching
the movie.
Ray eat.
You're asking me all these questions. I'm like trying to enjoy the film.
You inconvenience.
Gavin is waiting an hour and a half for a pizza. You're just aware of that less than 4 inches away.
Absolutely.
You don't even offer him a piece of his pizza.
No, I went up to him. I'm like, "Oh, this pizza's so good." Sorry, Gavin.
You know,
What are you gonna do?
water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Nice haircut.
Nice face. Nice pizza.